I made it. For some reason, I was scared that there was going to be people here. I got lucky today. Oh, they cut these trees down. There was trees last time. They cut them all down. Jesus. And I feel like they moved that statue too, didn't they? Wow, 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 wow. Alright. I made it. Long breath. I'm tired. It's nothing new. Alright. Made it to my safe zone. Alright. Why do I keep forgetting how to... I did this twice now. Oh gosh. Now come on. We did this already. I figured it out already. It's like 49 degrees outside. So it's warming up. It's just about 50 degrees. I haven't been out here in a while. I finally got back outside. It's been over a month. It's 12:54. I didn't go to work today. I called in sick. I said I was sick. I'm not sick, I'm fine. I just didn't feel like going today. I guess there is no actual reason why I haven't been outside. It's just I haven't felt like it. And then when I actually felt like it and built up the courage to go, stuff just kept getting in the way and I couldn't get myself to get outside when I actually wanted to. And then other days I just didn't feel like it. So yeah, it's been over a month since I've been outside. And I guess that's part of the journey. You know, the ups and the downs. This is definitely a down, but I made it. I'm outside, so I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm just going to be grateful that it's pretty nice outside today and I made it. And I'm here. So, it's still the same old schedule. I'm not doing anything. I got a raise at work. We all got a raise. Would have been nice if they said something. Would have been nice if they told us. They didn't say anything. We just saw it on our pay stubs. But that's nice. So we got $1.25 raise. And I hope to get another one soon. Yeah, work isn't bad right now. Really, it's just a matter of frustration when it comes to communication between the workers and the operators and the quality team and the management. Us workers, us line workers, we can pinpoint a problem easy, right off the bat. As soon as the line starts, we know what's wrong and why that machine is about to stop. The managers, the supervisors, they would find every reason under the sun to not stop the line. What makes it hard is that we have to suffer. It's harder on us to do the work, and we don't get extra people to do it. Like, for instance, last week and yesterday too, we were dealing with very sticky gummies. Super sticky. I mean, like, you have to literally pry it apart, and it's just gooey. And they wanted to still run it. Well, the problem is, if you want to still run it, you have to be prepared to turn your line down and not expect so much productivity. The hopper gets so dirty, and so the gummies won't go through the hopper to get to the machine to enter the bottles. You see what I'm saying? So now we have to push the gummies down, and they're going down in clumps. Why? Because they're super sticky. It doesn't matter how many times you tell them, and we won't get literally had to stop the line altogether and spend about 30 minutes at a time prying these gummies apart. And we're lucky to have a caring operator. His name is DJ. He's not the main operator, he's a co-op. He works in the back with the gummies. And he'll work with us, he'll pry them with us, and he'll stop his line to help us with these gummies. So we have as many people as we can possibly get. We have DJ, and we still have to spend 30 minutes separating these gummies. And so we struggle with these gummies quite often, and it's always on line 1. They just get, in my opinion, the worst gummies. So that's always annoying. You have to change your gloves every 5 minutes. I'm not kidding. That's how gooped up they get. You pour one bag, they're halfway gooped up. You do one more bag, and you have to change your gloves. And it's the fact that the quality will walk around and approve it and say they're not that sticky, we can run it. No, we cannot. The machine, we physically cannot run these. Literally, they're getting stuck at the top. We literally cannot run it. And it's like, it goes in one ear and out the other. We spend half the day going back and forth. We spend half of the day fighting with these gummies. Until eventually, somebody with a peanut brain in management says the exact same thing that we've been saying all week long, and says,
these gummies are too sticky. We're gonna put it on hold.
It's just the fact that we don't get paid enough to argue with management. Okay, y'all wanna run the gummies, then let's run the gummies. So that's always annoying, but we do have a raise. And if anything, they'll learn. They'll learn very quickly, because we can't make it through the day. We can't make it a full day without them stopping and saying, all right, we have a problem, we're not getting anything out. So by the end of the day, we finally get the gummies put on hold. And if anything, that really just hurts the company. We're still going home, paid for 8 hours. Y'all are suffering, but you still have to pay us. So for a few weeks, I've just been nonchalant. I don't know. Whatever happens, happens. I'll tell them once, and if they don't listen, just go with the flow and wait for somebody to say something. Wait for someone in upper management with the peanut brain. Other than that, I want to, now that it's spring, I want to start going on more walks. It's just, I'm feeling more of the anxiety with people out. There's a lot more people out and about. And I just don't know how to do this. And again, like I said, where are you going? Alright, keep walking. Don't come over here. I'm trying to get to a point where I'm not focused on other people. I'm focused on myself. And doing this for me. Because I don't want to waste any more time. I don't. I wasted too many years cooped up in the house, and it's time to go. And I think what I'm going to do, again, no promises, but just an idea, just something that I want to do, is I want to try to step out of my shell little by little. I want to try new things this year and accomplish doing those things, trying those things. I don't have many hobbies. I'm not very interested in a lot of things. nor do I have the motivation to do it. So I've decided I'm going to at least attempt to fake it till you make it. Basically, I'm going to push myself to just do it. Just do it, even though I don't want to, just do it anyway, until I find something that I do want to do. I'm not going to discover what is it in life that I want to do until I actually do it. My whole life, I've been that person that's like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, well, I want to try this, I want to try that. And the truth is, I'm not trying it at all to even have an opinion. Now, I know for sure I was into baking. I liked writing stories. I was interested in filming. I've never actually filmed, but it's something that I was interested in, which made me start writing out scripts. Other than that, I used to love hiking, right? I think I said that in a previous video. I used to love hiking. Other than that, there's really not much that I do. But I just want to break that cycle of this rut that I have of going to work, going to my room, going to work, going to my room. The problem is I just don't know how to start it, so I have to work on that. But when I figure it out, I'm going to really put in an effort to try to at least find interest in things and live life and do things even though I don't feel like it, even though I don't want to, just do it anyway. You know, in over 2 months, almost 3 months, I've only been outside 3 times. This is my 3rd time, believe it or not. That's terrible. That's legit terrible, but it's progress. So yeah, those are my future plans that I'm gonna try to do. Just try to find hobbies. Just find things that I like doing and create hobbies. Now it is getting warmer, so going to the beach is more in my realm now. I definitely want to go to the beach. It's just actually looking forward to it and actually doing it. But yeah, tomorrow, I don't know. I might call off again and say I'm sick. Here's what I'm thinking. When you're sick, right? You're not just sick for one day. You don't just call off one day of being sick and then you're back the next day. You don't do that. Usually you're sick for like 3-4 days. People call off about 2 or 3 times being sick. If you're like me, sometimes you just never call off. So for me, I didn't feel like going. So I called off sick. Now, would it make sense for me to go to work tomorrow and just be fine? No, right? Like, you're thinking what I'm thinking, right? No. That would raise suspicion, and they would surely start thinking, how were you sick yesterday and you're just perfectly fine today? Sicknesses don't usually last like 1 day. So I feel like to really make it look realistic, I might just call off tomorrow and say, I'm still sick. There's nothing I can do about it. What are you gonna do, fire me? I'm sick. So I think to just make it realistic, I might call off tomorrow. If I do end up going tomorrow, I'll just try to look as recovering as I can to really play the part. None would be the wiser. And so those are my 2 options here. I'll think about it tonight. Please tell me if you do that, or if I'm just overreacting. I'm just being dramatic. But yeah, that's all I have for this. I made it outside. I did it. I'm happy. I'm proud. It feels good outside. And he never came back. Not that I'm trying to be in his business, but where did you go? Where do you need to go right now? Yeah, that's where I am right now. That's my update. I was gonna tell a story. I was gonna talk about my cornstarch addiction. Yes, I was gonna talk about it today because I said that I would talk more about it in the last video, and that was over a month ago. So I'll probably turn this camera off, turn it back on, and talk, get straight into talking about my cornstarch addiction, because that is another thing that I am trying to fix in my life. Will that be easy?